Right, we are with Will, who's the main proponent, or dare I say, even the owner of the ransom note. Is that correct?
That's right. Yeah.
What brings you to Brighton Music Conference?
Just something we've never been down before. Just wanted to come and see what was going on. London's not really got much that's kind of, conference related. So yeah, just coming to check it out.
So you think that England definitely needs a good electronic music conference, right?
Everywhere else has got great ones, and I mean the UK just seems to sort of try to do a lot of them and not quite pull them off.
But what do you think that is?
I'm not sure. I mean, I guess it's kind of, are we too busy indoors making music and being depressed?
Do you think maybe it's political? There's like political games, or just not consistency in a long view approach?
Yeah, I mean, potentially there's far too much politics going on in UK electronic music. I think everyone should be helping each other rather than everyone trying to sort of step on each other. I think that's what the Europe benefits from. I think a lot more.
So would you say that the English music scene actually has sort of declined maybe somewhat in the last 10 years compared to what it was?
I'd like to say no, but I think there's sort of, I do think for that the exact reason people should be. It should be more about people helping each other and actually sort of moving it forwards rather than continually sort of like throwing stones. And we love throwing stones at people.
Do you think a socialist approach is very likely under a Tory government?
Well, I think that's probably a good thing. I think the Tory government is a good thing because it's gone as the sort of mediator of the Liberals, and you kind of hopefully we'll have a stronger reaction to it. Or you look at what's going, the amount of people going on, June 20th to that march. I think you need to have something to kick against.
So do you think we'll have sort of like an electronic music equivalent of like the Beat with Stand Down Margaret, the Specials, Ghost Town? Do you think that's going to happen?
Well, it'd be a great thing to happen, wouldn't it? Really good. I think that let's just get involved and actually do it and stop talking about it. Stop shouting into an echo chamber of your Facebook.
Or twittering.
Yeah, or twittering. Yeah, stop shouting into this echo chamber. It's not actually that constructive. You're not actually achieving anything. Let's build it more from the grassroots, localise it and start working on it and pushing it forwards like that, because just looking at it at a top level up and everyone shouting and getting angry, that's not the solution. It's kind of moving it forwards in a much more constructive manner.
And explain to me the whole thing about the ransom note. What's the ransom note all about and what's coming up?
Well, I mean, ransom note sort of started out as about 7 years ago, just my partner Kieran now as well. It was predominantly electronic music, but it does pull in sort of culture, politics, and art and stuff. And I think that's important, not to just be this sort of grey sort of just projecting information. You need to project sort of opinion and kind of action as well.
Were you a fan of the magazine Stool Pigeon?
Yeah, massive, amazing.
I missed it.
Amazing. The inspirations for Ransom Note, Jockey Slut, kind of Private Eye, and also just Faith magazine. They're the three kind of like real inspirations, and the Stool Pigeon as well. It's a real shame to see that go because it's amazing.
Do you remember watching Ian Hislop on in the back when he was back on what was it? What's the program he's on now?
Have I Got News for You?
Have I Got News for You? Yeah, and everyone used to say he looked like Jimmy Somerville. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I actually met Jimmy Somerville, and I actually went up to him and said, "You look like Ian Hislop." Thanks so much, and I hope to see you around.
Yeah, cool. Nice to see you. Cool. Thanks.